Hey y'all, I had to come on and share something that's been on my heart for a while, and then today just felt now is the moment to record it. For the past couple of weeks, our pastor has been in a series entitled I Choose. The first sermon was the week of Thanksgiving, and it was I choose to be thankful. The next Sunday was I choose Jesus. Last week, I choose peace. And today, I choose joy. Well, I can only guess y'all understand why that was important to me. I have a podcast called Joy on the Journey Podcast, which is all about sharing African American women's stories in their own voice. It was inspired by my grandmother. However, over the last 3 months, I just got to be honest with y'all and with myself. I have allowed outside pressures to delay my consistency, my determination, and my focus. That outside distraction, I got a new job. And I really wanted to be fully committed to that assignment, not understanding at the time how much I was sacrificing my God assignment of highlighting African American women's stories, their testimonies, how they define joy, how it shows up for them, and how they are inspired by other people's joy. Instead, I got frustrated with a lot of technical difficulties, which over the last 2 years, I was like, what is going on? I got fixated by the numbers. I wanted to grow and I wanted to reach this many people with a reel or all the analytics. I got deep down in it. And with that, when the results weren't what I thought they should be, I would get, I would feel the determination slowly start to fade. And fade to a point where I was like, well, I mean, if an episode goes up this week, fine. If it doesn't, nobody's watching them anyway. Nobody will miss it. But what I didn't understand was these women trusted me with their stories. They spent time with me. And they were worthy of and are worthy of the appropriate care of the content that they shared with me. They are worthy of, and the audience is worthy of, a consistent, God-inspired content. But also, because I got distracted with the analytics, it became about me. What was striking my ego, instead of this being a God assignment, that He had gifted this to me and that it was my responsibility to steward it well. I started to hold on to it so tightly. It was as if I was wrestling with God for what He gave to me, what He had freely gifted. So I have taken the last month to really reevaluate what was my why? Why did I believe God had called me to do this work in such a season as this? And right before I was about to quit, I had to ask myself some honest questions. Did I give it my full 100% effort? Did I try everything that I knew to try? And was I willing to tell God no when He had told me yes? I've been sitting with these questions, wrestling with these questions, talking to God about these questions. In today's sermon, I choose joy. It felt like while there were thousands of other people in the space, it was as if God was speaking just to me. Prior to the sermon today, the choir sang a medley of songs centered around or about joy. And they concluded with my grandmother's favorite song, Jesus, you are the center of my joy. So it was almost again like I was in God's presence. And my desired answer of him, he gave and he granted during today's sermon. Joy is not an absence of struggle. Joy does not mean I won't face or we won't face adversity. But what it means is God is with us. He is for us. He has promised us strength in the fullness of his joy. It is our responsibility to delight in him, to remain in him, to remain connected to him, because then we will bear much fruit. So it is my responsibility now to get even deeper with God, to consult with him even the more, to ensure that this gift he's given me, for however long he's given it to me, that I do it in a spirit of excellence and as a representative of him. So will you pray with me that over the next month going into 2025, that I will hear a word from God even greater, that he will bless the vision even stronger, and that these women's testimonies will be heard by those that need to hear it in the season that they need to hear it. So until we gather again on some Thursday, this Thursday will be the season finale of season 5 featuring Rev Janella Pyles. But following that, please be in prayer that we will see each other again. And until then, may the Lord increase your joy, grant you strength for the journey, and the courage to tell your story. Bye, friends.